Guess who's back?
Now back to Canton's Morning News on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
9 minutes before 8 o'clock, it's 60 degrees. So slowly going to be moving up this morning, much like gas prices. Oh, no, they shot up yesterday. I'm just so confused.
So am I, and this is like one of the most frustrating things that we talk about. And on our WHBC Newsline, we're hoping for a little help from financial strategist Clark Hodges. Good morning, Clark.
Good morning. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
No.
So yesterday I filled up at $3.19 a gallon. This morning I drive into work, it's $3.55. What?
You're kidding.
No. Went from
Same place?
Yeah.
Same place.
They just shot up
Isn't that
35
nuts?
cents. That's crazy.
Why does that happen?
That's shocking. I know in Ohio that the prices have gone down, 30 cents or so in the last month.
Yeah.
But one day difference like that?
Okay, here's my theory on it, and I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not.
Oh.
But the Pro Football Hall of Fame Festival, the enshrinement activities, are this weekend in Canton.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the rest of Ohio it looks like as far as gas prices go, but maybe this is just something central to right here in Stark County.
We just want to welcome all the Hall of Famers.
I really believe that there's always manipulation at the retail level. What I usually see and understand just being in business is that you look at these holidays, when a driving holiday comes about, these stations along highways will actually drop the gas prices so that they'll get people in those stores buying Coca-Cola and potato chips and stuff. And they realize that if they keep them at the current levels, they're at risk of people not driving to grandma's house or what have you. So there's always manipulation. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I live in Dallas, and there's one gas station leaving downtown Dallas. If you want gas and you got a 25 or 30-mile drive, you have to go to this gas station, and they just rake you over the coals there. So that happens for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened last week. Jacksonville and Food Fest. It dropped immediately after, but right before that, shot right up. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Just retail level manipulation.
So what about on the national level? I mean, as far as, the refineries and things like that, I mean, what are we looking forward to here coming this fall and heading into the winter as far as gas prices go?
Well, there's a lot of inventory at these refineries right now, so they're really, they're chasing these sales. They're saying, hey, let's get this stuff out and let's get some of this inventory down. And that's obviously a good thing for us, the consumers, and it's been nice to see that. But, like you guys were kind of indicating earlier, this stuff changes with the wind. It's the one area, I think, that the American consumer is not adequately represented, maybe in Washington, because you and I pay gas no matter what its cost is, and it fluctuates so much that we really can't budget for it. And if you and I had to budget everything like this, our electric bill, our dry cleaning bill, everything like that, it would drive us crazy because we wouldn't be able to budget stuff. And so gas prices fluctuate so much. Sometimes you're thinking $4, sometimes you're thinking $3.50, and you really can't get a handle on things on a consistent basis. And so it fluctuates with the wind. You'll have Labor Day be, adjusting, and then after Labor Day you get more normal driving, so the prices usually come down a bit. And if anything were to rise over in the Middle East, you could change that up quickly. So it's just always changing.
Well, I think people get frustrated because there's not really a trust in this whole thing. People just always think they're being had or they're being gouged or things like that. And I guess.
And they are.
Yeah.
They are. And I'm a big believer, and you get to a point where you just adjust yourself. And you say, look, I'm going to do this differently no matter what the price is. I bought an electric car, and I do not miss this gas stuff for the life of me. It's the greatest alternative, and I'm happy as a consumer I have that choice now to be able to purchase an electric car and not worry about stuff like this.
That's crazy. That's a whole nother interview in itself, driving an electric car.
Yeah. It's wonderful. I joke with my kids as we drive by gas stations. I say, hey, kids, what is that thing over there? 'Cause I don't know. And Dad's corny, but
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But and I don't mean to get nosy or anything like that, but is the initial investment into an electric car a little more?
for sure. But the cost of ownership is much cheaper, especially on the luxury side of the equation. If you're buying any sort of luxury car, your maintenance costs are through the roof. Just to go in and get a checkup, basically, you're paying $800 for a checkup. And so this car has none of that. And so your initial payment, yes, the sticker price is higher, but the actually month-to-month cost of ownership year-over-year is much cheaper than any car I've ever owned.
And how's that $3,000 a month electric bill, though? Let's
Well, it doesn't do much to the electric bill. I've seen no difference in my electric bill. Now.
Really?
And it's the greatest thing. Now, I have two other drivers in the house that are driving gas-powered cars, so I'm still paying gas. But I've seen no increase in my electric bill at all.
Wow,
Man,
that's
that-
Of
amazing.
any sort of note.
All right, that's a whole other topic we need to get to some other time. I wish we had more time to talk with you about that. But, well, I guess what you're saying is good luck with us on gas prices because it's going to fluctuate. Because there's some guy somewhere sitting in some smoke-filled room that makes the decision by throwing at a dartboard every week is what my guess is.
And he's wearing gold pants.
Yes, he is. Thank you so much for this enlightening conversation.
Y'all take care.
Broadcasting live from downtown Canton, Ohio since 1925. You're listening to WHBC AM Canton, a Digity property. We live here too. News Talk 1480, WHBC.